The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the Seattle Seahawks and the Carolina Panthers. Trophy and a date at the Super Bowl await one of these teams as we begin the NFC Championship game. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Cut out left. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Panther 50, Panther 50, down. 60 Eagles, 60.
A give left side to Johnson. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he goes out with enough for the 1st, but we do have a flag down on the play. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. It's 3rd and 5 for him after the penalty.
Warriors 70. Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Brought down on the play by Uchenna Nwosu.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Connects on the crosser. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Throwing from the gun. Caught out wide. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juice. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, level it a whole bunch.
Here's Smith on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Working now from the gun. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Comes up empty on that one. So 2nd down coming up. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
3rd down from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Rudy Ford has it. Seahawks take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Completed to his running back. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that, and it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Right side, quick pass, complete. He'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate and turn this into a nice gain.
Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. Johnson up the middle. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's on target to Johnson. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Here we go. Here we go.
Looking to throw on 1st and goal. Forced out to his right, and he carries it in for the touchdown. The Seahawks take a 13-0 lead.
What a great moment to celebrate and possibly educate this rookie as well, Kate. That's just tremendous effort. He shows off the speed that he has. But they'll go look at those tablets. They'll figure out if there was somewhere to throw it. But he showed you right there, when there's not, well, this kid can run.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Here's Smith on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's out of bounds. This is a great start for them, already on their opponent's side of the field. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Sends this to the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They're going play action. He's trying to push the field. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
On their own side, but only need an inch or 2 here, so they're going for it.
Let's go now. Go.
They're going for this. He connects downfield. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving.
Come on, come on.
And he just get the play off. Short pass caught by his tight end. He's got it in the red zone. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's a 14-7 game. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Back now for the 2nd quarter, and the Seahawks, they've got to look towards the end zone.
Here we go. Start. Let go.
From the gun, Johnson. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
That one connects. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a 13-point lead. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Here's Smith on the return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. He lofts one deep, center of the field. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a one-score game in the first half. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st down, play action. Finds a seam down the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
And he's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
19 tight, 19 tight, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18, pioneer.
On the ground again with Johnson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A 3-yard gain leaves him just a little short. A decision to make now on 4th down.
On the jump.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. They're going to try to throw for it. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. It gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
From the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks keep their drive alive and reach Pater 1 play later. 3-touchdown game for the rookie. That's pretty good in your debut season, Brock. But then you look at the clock and you see, oh, wait, we still have a whole half of football to play.
Yes, when some of that psychology comes into play, don't just be satisfied. You can look at it one of 2 ways. I'm satisfied with what I've done. And you look at it and go, I got another half. I can throw 3 more of these babies.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, when one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. We're at a premium in this league.
This is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That's good for a first down on the completion by the Auburn rookie. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Hits his tight end on the corner route. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Go!
Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half, but hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The Seahawks opting for a 5th DB nickel set for this 3rd down play.
Cougar 19. Panther 60. Panther 60. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Pass play now. He's got Jones for the completion. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers making a 1-score game in the first half. That one right down the middle. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. They give to Johnson to start this drive. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Now, Brock, a lot of the scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More coming out from Bank of America Stadium. Stick around. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Dump off caught by his back. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
On 3rd down, here's Johnson. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Working quickly here. Working on 1st down. They'll find Johnson out of the backfield. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Offense in the hurry up here. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll run with Johnson. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Here's Smith on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And no luck there. That throw falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
He throws a bullet to the center of the... That's complete inside the 35. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers making a one-score game before halftime. Setting up to try the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. They'll come out throwing. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to let this go. Deep down the road. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Panthers get it back with a nice return to boot. Down inside the 30.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Mustang 19.
Airing it out to start this drive. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
That one hits the ground incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them.
Ready.
2nd down out the window. They're backed up here for 3rd down.
Here we go. Start Panther 60. Start Vikings.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. He's going to push one deep down the big game downfield. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers parlay the interception into points. They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers tie this game 35 apiece. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Here comes the final play of our first half. One final shot before the half. Fits it through the middle. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the 3rd quarter. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Well, they're going to throw out of the gun. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. Has room down the left sideline. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take the lead right away in half number 2. Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Seahawks 35.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Y'all gotta call my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We better know my way. Mine's also dangerous. Y'all talk that way. Don't connection. Don't that touch my savior. Give it up, touch my
On the jump.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it inside the 10. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Johnson crosses the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks start the second half with some needed points. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks bring it back to even. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Smith on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. Up to the races, middle of the field. And he is gone. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
42.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Washington now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the 6.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
Let it go.
This is Johnson heading right. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And this is going to be a pick 6. He's in for the Carolina touchdown. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers double their lead to 14.
Seahawks 42.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Washington now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Back to the air following that pick six. Dumped off to his running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing third and long. Third and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up fourth down.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on third downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you can run into problems just like that.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth.
Okay, ready?
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal.
Ready?
And this drive with a design run. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers stretch their lead to 21. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Washington now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Hauled in left side. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Diving forward, and he makes the catch. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
They go play action on first down. He puts some juice on a deep throw. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. He takes it down to the 33. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. Buys time, rolling right. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Seattle.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks shrinking the lead some in the third. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks get it back to a 14-point game. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Here's Smith on the return. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
For the life of me, I will never understand why you give that returner another shot after he already took one to the house. You could feel it. He's brimming with confidence. He wants you to kick the ball to him, and he nearly took a second one to the house again. He now sets his team up with great field position.
18, 5 here. Ready.
Working now from the gun. Hits his running back. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Let's go now. Buffalo 80. Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let's go.
Throwing from the gun here. Has it at the 7. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On the jump.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here.
60 Let's go.
Goodson. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown. The Panthers lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Washington now to return. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back. First and 10 now from the 30.
Warriors 17. Come on. Hit. Like cut 19.
Throwing from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
60 Bobcats. Here we go.
I'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. He takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
They'll throw. Third and long. That's caught for the first. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. The Seahawks have it, facing a deficit. We could be witnessing the end of their playoff run. 1st and 10 now from the 46. They are throwing it again. Escapes the pocket. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. They're going to try and throw it here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Panthers have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is...
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers put up even more points in a win. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Fields the hard squib kick. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Chased out to his right. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Panthers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
On the ready. Let's take off.
Looking to throw here. He's got it. It's in close. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers keep running away with this. They'll set up here for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers grow their lead yet again. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Find Johnson out of the backfield. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's sure nice to have that safety valve. Sure nice to have a running back that's not just able to tote it, Kate, but he's able to catch it. That's now multiple times they've looked his way, and multiple times he's delivered.
And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds his man over the middle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's of the 1st. We've set it downs from the 37. Sticking to the air here. The throw left side finds Johnson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Again, this is Johnson. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Moves away from one. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Seahawks trying to do some window dressing. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Here's Johnson again. And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. Third down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Seahawks first down.
Now again to Johnson, coming right. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
This time it's a passing play. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got it great.
And it's caught for the touchdown. No time left. So a positive note at the very end in this loss. The Seahawks making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
So no time remaining, Brock, but the touchdown and now potentially this two-point conversion can at least make it look a little closer. And he won't reel it in, but wouldn't get them the win anyway. Instead of a one-point loss, it's going to stay at 3. So the Panthers guard the vault and get the win at home. Conference champions. A heck of an achievement, Brock. A heck of an achievement in the face of a lot of doubts from everyone outside of their building all season long.
Yeah, they're going to enjoy lifting up this George Halas trophy today. But let's all remember, when we go into those facilities, Kate, and we watch practice, they don't put up banners of conference champions. They put up banners of world champions.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.